Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Goontelligent Sports Podcast Show. Today we're here to preview the Philadelphia Eagles versus the New Orleans Saints this week. And this week for the Saints has been a very busy one. It's crazy how things work out, right? It's funny to see how things work. In the summertime, June, July, August, before they started playing the football games, we had all the national pundits just bagging on the Saints, just saying how dookie they gonna be this year, how they don't expect the Saints to do much of anything. DA is still the coach. And this week, after the drumming of the Dallas Cowboys, after we put foots on them, after we beat the brakes off them, man, the national media has lost their mind. They are all over the Saints now. Saints Tuesday on the NFL's official off day, man, the Saints did a press run out this world. We had Tyrann Mathieu on a couple podcasts. We seen him on Fox Sports. We had Cameron Jordan on Colin Cowherd's show. Colin said DA would be the first coach fired this year. And to see him now just riding the bandwagon is just, it's just like, it's good, man. I mean, it feels good to see people up on it, bro. After just 2 games, by the way, 2 blowout games, but after just 2 games, everybody's changing their tune, singing a different tune, dancing to a different beat. And it's funny to see. But hey, man, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I had the Saints. We won 9 games last year, for Christ's sake. We won 9 games with Pete Carmichael as the offensive coordinator. Man, we couldn't do no worse. We couldn't do any worse. I had the Saints winning at least 11 games this year. At least 11. We could not do any worse than 9. Like, it's just, man, it's crazy to see, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Today, I'm coming to you. I got the Saints' brand new injury report. We also got Philadelphia's injury report as well. Coming off that victory, we're gonna see how the Saints are they gonna maintain their health, because one thing we need to be lucky with the health. We gotta to sustain this ride. We gotta have some luck with the health. We can't have players injured like our main players, and expect to keep this thing going. It's just all Super Bowl teams have great help. All of them. You're not gonna find no Super Bowl team that was injured throughout the year and still made it. It doesn't work that way. So on the injury report, we got Jalen Ford, whose hamstring is full participation, so I don't think he's going to miss any time. But Jalen Ford is a special teams player. People we really want to see about is like Rashid Shaheed, right? He's on the injury report with a bad hip, but he was full participation today. Marshawn Lattimore, hamstring, limited participation. Now, here's the thing about Marshawn. I don't know if he's really needed this week. The Philadelphia Eagles, A.J. Brown, is on their injury report. He didn't play Monday, and I don't think he's going to play, being that this is a short week and an early game. The NFL did the Philadelphia Eagles no favors. The first game is in Brazil. The second game is on Monday night. The third game is on a short week on a Sunday, and they got to play at 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock that time, what they about it. But it's an early game. The Atlanta Falcons, for instance, they're playing the Sunday night game. So they get a little bit more, say they get a little bit more rest. I don't know. Plus it's a short distance from here to Kansas City. But from Atlanta to Kansas City, relative to Philadelphia, which is way north of us, we're at the bottom of the map. So, but the NFL didn't do them no favors, but that's their problem, not ours. When they come to Superdome, we ain't gonna take no pity on them. We trying to beat blood out of them. We don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You take that up with the NFL. We gonna handle business. So Talise Fuagua is also on the injury report, limited participation. Yeah. He He had a limited participation. Cedric Wilson with the abdominal is also limited participation. Tyrann Mathieu has a bad heel. He also was limited participation. DeMarco Jackson, Kalen Saunders, Taysom Hill, oh my God, and Landon Young all did not practice. Now, Taysom Hill, we need Taysom now. We need him. Whatever he's got to do, whatever he's got to do to get back. He has a chest injury. I think he's going to play. Taysom is a football player. I think Taysom is going to play. But if he doesn't, in the event that he doesn't, I'm sure the Saints will be prepared for it because he's not practicing right now. It's not like it's one of those game time decisions. They're just saying that it's unspecified as far as game status right now. But that's okay. That's okay. Taysom gonna get in there. Johnny Wilson is also on the Philadelphia Eagles injury report. They only have 2 people on their injury report, so they're relatively healthy. They just regular. The Philadelphia Eagles look regular on TV. They're like Atlanta, granted, Philadelphia shouldn't have lost that game, but they did. They deserved to lose from some of the stuff that they did during the game. But they defense look like we look like we can have us another party. And is it going to be a 44-point party? I don't know, but we look like we can get up there to high 30s, high 20s. You know, if anything, 28, 30 points, 35 points. We look like we can get up there with them because Bijan Robinson ain't Alvin Kamara, even though Bijan is a little bit more physical than Alvin, but he don't pose a threat catching the ball out of the backfield like Alvin does. And he had his way with the Philadelphia Eagles defense. So did Algier. And we know Kirk Cousins is there. He'll give you an interception. And Philadelphia could not do anything, especially on the last drive, 60 yards. In the last play where he threw to Drake London, he stared down Drake. He didn't look for anybody else. So I'm trying to figure out, how does Darius Slay, big play Slay, allow that to happen? And it's just crazy to see. Philadelphia Eagles look regular. They look like that we can do something with them. So I fully expect from what I've seen the last 2 weeks with the Saints to come out and, I ain't gonna say be dominant, but at least just, put some points on the board. This is not the Philadelphia Eagles that I thought that we were gonna get this year. So this schedule that's coming out, that these first 5 games or whatever, man, it's looking like child's play, man. Looking like child's play. Now, and we got, Kansas City in 2 weeks after, Atlanta, after we take care of them. Then we got Kansas City, so we'll see how that goes, if they really a formidable match, right? But the thing about the Philadelphia Eagles offense is what concerns me. So yes, A.J. Brown isn't playing. They do have Saquon Barkley, who dropped that was a game-winning catch. That you can't demand to be paid so much money only to get into crunch time and drop the ball when it's on your fingertips like that. And wonder why it was so, and wonder why you had to pull and pry and try to get so much money out of the Giants, and they did not want to budge. They told you, we're going to let you go in test free agency, then come back to us. And you wonder why they told you that. Because you're not dependable, dog. Anyway, moving right along. Jalen Hurts is what has me worried. I ain't paranoid, but I'm annoyed. I'm just saying. Him being mobile is what gets me, because the Saints and mobile quarterbacks are like oil and water. They do not mix. Every mobile quarterback we come across, Joshua Dobbs, gives us trouble. When I say trouble, I mean trouble. Like, we hate to see a mobile quarterback coming. Somebody that could get out of the pocket or run. Like, the Saints just absolutely hates that. I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head what mobile quarterback we seen that we were able to do anything with. The latest one that comes to mind that gives me nightmares is Joshua Dobbs. The man was only in Minnesota for 3 hours. and came in there and gave us work. Then we went out there to San Francisco in preseason, and he doubled down on it in a preseason game. It's like, what the hell do we have to do to get mobile quarterbacks on the ground? We just do not do well with them. We don't do well with them. And Jalen Hurts looks like he can have a great day. If the Saints do defense, who I think is top 5, if they don't maintain their gap integrity, if they just pushing upfield and all wild with it, trying to rush the guy, then he's out the front door. And you seen it Monday night. He ran one of them was 40 some odd yards. We don't want that. We don't want that. The Saints must control their gaps. They must. It's a must. And Saints don't like to spy these mobile quarterbacks. I think that's why they have so much success, which is kind of crazy because it's not like we back there playing zone. The Saints are mainly a man team on the back end. So why not? You're freed up. Why not have somebody spying him or whatever? You know, I ain't saying put DeMario on him. Put the law on him. Put the law on him. Make sure the law back there. Just roaming. Just you out of quarterback. And it might be all right. I don't know. But that's not Saint. That's not DA's cup of tea. That's not what he likes to do. So we just gonna have to probably live with whatever Jalen Hurts does as far as him running the ball. But I mean, as far as my prediction goes, let's get off into that. The Saints have every opportunity to win this game. The deck is stacked against the Philadelphia Eagles. They're coming off a Monday night, short week. They're playing a very early game on a Sunday, and they got to travel on a long plane ride to get here. Everything is written for the Saints to win, which is what worries me. Now, I ain't gonna pick against the Saints because I think this is a new regime. I think this is a new day. So I think the Saints can win this game. I got the Saints winning 30-23. That's my prediction. Saints 30, Philadelphia's 23. Now, I got the Saints being 3-0, headed into Atlanta. And Lord knows we gonna beat Atlanta. Look, we gonna beat the black off them. That uniform gonna be pure white when we finish. We're gonna beat Atlanta. Don't even worry about it. But this one here, let's get past this one first. Saints 30, Philadelphia 23 is my prediction. You let me know in the comments what you think is gonna happen this week. Also, I want to thank everybody that has subscribed to the channel in the last week. I want to thank everybody that ran the views up on the video last week. I'm here for the ride. The Saints look like they are the real deal. The national media is starting to pay attention, even though it's only 2 games. So I ain't trying to get too excited. I ain't trying to get too high with the highs. But I can't control it. I can't control it. So Saints 30, Philadelphia 23. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to share it with me today, and I appreciate you for that. Until next time, peace.